Do you love classic vintage cars? Then come on down to Main Street for the El Segundo Car Show. These cars are in mint condition. They're beauties and you have got to check them out. They're on display for you to see, so bring the family. There's a band playing. It's a ton of fun.
It started back in 1997. Then Mayor Gordon came to the association and said, hey, what can we do to stimulate interest in downtown businesses? And so this was our idea. Hey, let's get a car show here, spotlight some of the great businesses and restaurants that Main Street has to offer. And it's just kind of grown ever since then. It allows us to raise a lot of funds that we put right back into the community. We donate heavily into education, the El Segundo Educational Foundation, CASE, pretty much every youth sport in the community. So it's really a great cause, and it's great for El Segundo. I mean, we get 5,000–10,000 people down here, and all the businesses just do a killing today.
With the wide variety of cars on display, we got the inside scoop from one of the judges on his personal favorites.
There's been a couple of hot rods that have been very, very exciting. There's a 1970 Plymouth Roadrunner that's on the other end down there. It's just extraordinary how they've done it. And there's also a 1956-57 Chevy. It's total stock. It looks like it just came off the floor, I'm sure. It's just beautiful.
As representative for the Automobile Driving Museum, Maurice brought the winning car for the Best Antique through 1920 category. Not bad for the car's first show with the museum.
This is a 1909 Model T. It's actually the last of what they call the brass Model Ts. It's got brass everywhere around it. And the lights, the radiator, and has an open valve engine on it. And it's this particular car was made up for a race from Peking to Paris.
Cars are not made like this anymore.
We don't have a stick shift. We've got 3 pedals on the floor right here. All the way down that's low gear, all the way back is high gear, and it's only got 2 gears on it. The middle one pedal is for reverse, and this is the brake. This particular car has a 3-speed overdrive on it that's added behind the transmission. And the throttle, the accelerator is up here. Spark advances on this side, which we have to operate both of these when we're starting and when we're running.
With every car comes a unique story.
It's a 56 Chevy. I've had it for 40-some years. It was stolen once and then I rebuilt it. So I've gone through completely the whole car. It's got a 283 engine. It's got 4-wheel disc brakes, power steering, tilt wheel, custom interior.
Don't judge a car by its exterior. The frame may be vintage, but this one is all about the engine.
It's a 1932 Ford Roadster, a unique car. There are lots of 32 Ford Roadster hot rods, but this one has a Lexus engine and a Lexus drivetrain and a chassis that's patterned after a race car, so very unique.
Touring these cars gives you an idea of how much our technology has advanced throughout the years.
Simple gauges, not a lot of extra stuff. It's just made to go fast and have fun. No radio, no heater, none of that.
This is like the good old days when you didn't have all the extras and the Bluetooth and the GPS.
None of that. The music comes from the engine. So if you want to listen to something, you listen to the engine.
Some people choose their cars because of the style, engine, make, or model. Gary has a special reason for his choice.
Born in '61, so that's why I have the '61 Corvette. My wife was born in '69. So this is the reason why I have these 2 cars. I wanted the best cars, in my opinion, in '61 and '69. So that's the only reason why my wife let me buy this car.
It's amazing to hear how prices have changed.
This car was bought at Ira Escobar Ford here in El Segundo in 1970 by my dad for $500.
This Ford has been passed on throughout the Wilson family, and it's not going anywhere.
Original color, the interior is all original except for the carpet. It's had several tops, take care of it. It's like a sibling.
There was a group of Camaros on display to pay tribute to those servicemen and women whom we have lost in the line of duty.
I saw that our television screens were showing us a fallen comrade and nothing but 3 seconds of his name on our television screens, and we all woke up the next morning like it never happened, went about our business, and I thought more worthy of our heroes who give us this freedom, that they should be recognized not just for the moment of today, but for all the tomorrows that we're going to live through.
Where else can you find blocks and blocks full of beautiful cars on display for your entertainment? Now it's time for me to go enjoy it. I'm Brittany Rodriguez for El Segundo TV.